個いっぱい修行して立派な魔女になるよ。だから絶対また
そうだよ、おめえだよ、おめえ。
That's the most weirdest. Wow. Okay.
竜宮町に逃げただろ
That
う
carry though is kind
昔
of
話統一しよう。
funny.
桃たちの髪型バカにしただろ
It is pretty funny though.
出してる
He punched the other dude. Ooh, that looks good.
なぜ殴らせるんだ。
Oh no, he did get punched.
あいつらただじゃ済まねえからな。
セリフだけ聞くと痛い生きり野郎なんだが。
Kind of, definitely.
桃田ってやつ。
ニコちゃんのことは覚えているか。
The girl?
そのニコちゃんがお前を使い魔にしたいと言ってきた。
Why would he spit
ナ
the
ルト
food
の
out?
も確かに。魔女の使い魔には通常
Wow,
は
what a
動物
way
が
to transition.
果てある使い魔の牛と虎も人間化し、
Damn.
どこまで鬼の一族は使い魔の血統な
They're
のだ。
ogres.
父さんだって女子高生魔女っ子のしもべなんてなれるものなら
What
なりたい
the
が。
fuck?
なりたいのかよ
Bro, this dude's... The dad's like... His freaking... What do you call this?
コちゃんはこの家で一
So
緒に
kind of
暮ら
like
す
a
ことにな
younger
った。
sister.
わざとやってる
I don't know why he'd overreact.
元気かな、萌ちゃん。
Oh my gosh. It's like, yeah, witches are normal. You know, it just so happens in this timeline, this universe. I mean, it's looking like a slice of life anime. I don't really know anything about this, so...
もういい人、萌ちゃん。
あのポンコツが
The fuck
ど
was
んな
that?
風に成長してるかな。
Wait, I've seen that from somewhere. I feel like I've seen that from somewhere, like a reference.
ユカマアキス
Nico, Robin.
萌ちゃん、
What the fuck is this?
立派な魔女に。
You broke the glass. You broke the window. She should have just gone to the door and knocked on it. Why are you touching glass though? It's way too risky.
今朝焼いたクッキー食っとけ。
Oh, he bakes.
どうしよう、これから一緒に住むとか、きっといろんなことが起きる
Okay,
よ。
so she's that kind of
いろん
person.
なこと、いろんなことって。
Oh man. Yeah, I mean,
こちらこそだよ。
she doesn't really have a place to stay. A bodyguard for
迷
what
惑がある
though?
なら
I think it just flew over my head.
ニコ、魔法で割れたガラス直せるよ。
Oh, yep, I did forget she was a witch. You're gonna look like a giant mug. Watch. Oh, no, it's actually working. Very convenient.
ゾンビシムエツ。
何の
But the mug got
生
broken.
贄にさ。
見違えたな。ニコ。
Bro, I'm way too much of an unk to be enjoying this shit. What the f-
うわーニコ
萌ちゃん、やばいかも。多分もうすぐ魔
Oh
法の
no,
効果
she's
が
gonna
切れて
die.
ぺったんこになっちゃう。
No.
やれねえよなおめえはよ
まったく。
Oh,
手加減って
damn.
ものの僕は
Yeah, that's looking embarrassing though. Why does everything has to be pink colors and sparkling lights? I feel like I'm getting old for this shit, bro.
子供の時いたニコか
もしかしていじめっ子の。
So, are you telling me he's gonna end up having a crush on her as well?
人んちの壁ぶっかしゃ
Well, fuck your wall, bro.
それなら大丈夫。
His
ここに
hair.
こいつの命を
I
大事に
fucking knew it. His hair was gonna get fucking sacrificed. Oh, okay, yeah, that's better. That looks better now. Is it gonna grow back or not? We just ruined another man's life.
散々な目。
ところでカサゴくんに代償払ってもらったけどいいの？
いいんだ
Absolutely. After all those years, apparently, where he
まあ
can't
無事だ
even,
ったし。
I don't know, try to self-defense.
萌ちゃん。
Doesn't even have to go all out. Just self-defense, my guy. Okay, she went
新
shopping.
生活のためとはいえ、いくらなんで
Nope,
も買いすぎ
I think that's proper
腕が
enough.
ちぎれるわ。
またまた。
Bro, you're an ogre.
なんだからこのくらいチャラへっちゃら
That
でしょ。
should be light work for you. Don't tell me they're gonna start
萌
flying
ちゃ
now.
ん持ってみて。
軽っ
魔法が使えるなんて知られたら、いろんな人が寄ってくるだろう。そうすればニコにとって良くない。
That's why he's the bodyguard, right?
れることはわかるよ。
I mean, does this count as a
魔
shoujo?
法使いはニコは人を助けられる立派な魔
Yeah,
女に
very
なり
good,
た
I
いの。
guess. Very noble actions.
すぎるっていうか
What?
もし付き合ったら重そうじゃない
Yo, this
こいつ
beat
を目
though.
をかけてきたりまあでもなんか逆にそこが気になるっていう
Yo, this beat though. What the fuck?
逆に燃えるって感じ。
燃えてる燃えてるって
Yo, what the?
火事だ
Ah, shit. Okay, they stopped it.
逃げ遅れたのか
Bro, I was so way out of this episode. I literally just woke up. I was trying to find a bunch of anime to watch.
できるのか
This hasn't exactly been the craziest anime I've seen, or you know, something that I got really invested in. But I low-key want to replay that beat.
そりゃよかったぜ俺の言う通りにすりゃ世の中マジ
What
じゃ
the fuck?
お姉さん俺は電話番号ゲッチューで
What the? Ew. I thought witches, ogres, and all
こい
that
つ魔
stuff.
女なんすよマジカル受けるっしゃ
I thought
そうそう
the whole
そ
world
んで俺が
knows.
鬼
Like they're pretty much integrated to like society.
あの公園に着陸ブイブイしちゃおう
Ew.
ちょっと今ちょっともうちょいやばみ
Fudgesicles.
全部置いてきちゃったのよ。
It's Japan.
重っ腕ちぎれちゃうよ
Don't they have a car or something?
重くなったみたい。
Bro, you're an ogre. He literally broke walls.
触れるのつらい。迷
すぐ
惑かけようと
返せない理由とか
してかけてるわけじゃない。
Oh, even their personalities changed.
布団の上で変な挨拶するなていうか
Don't they have
自分の部屋で寝
rooms?
ろ
Why are there two futons like set up in the living room?
今日はいっぱいありがとう。
Oh, all's well
君
ends
の
well.
力も
ニコちゃんには1年以内に災いが起きるという予言が
No.
出て予言の
Nothing's
魔
gonna
女である
bad.
ニコちゃん
Nothing's
の
gonna
お母さ
bad.
んが
Nothing bad's gonna happen to her.
そういう調査
It's
が
probably
だ
a misinterpreted
防衛手段を占って
oracle as well.
こういう答えが出た
Get
守護
married.
者は使
Never
い
mind.
魔と
ついた方がいい
Really?
そのためには
I thought they're integrated into society.
もいちゃん好き。何
いやなんでも
Why
ない
is he internal monologuing?
いつも迷惑ばかりかけるけどいつも散々困らせちゃうけど
I like this ED though. It looks very bright. I like this animation. Wow, okay. I mean, it definitely reminds me of like it reminds me of like maybe a music video on YouTube. This is how it would look like, not necessarily an ED, which is I guess kind of odd, but it is nice. I mean, it's a light anime. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, you could probably see it in me, bro. Oh, this was sung by Yoasobi. Okay. Yeah. This is a very light anime from what I can see, so I don't really expect much from it. I mean, you've always seen like throughout the whole episode how I'm like, I guess, out of it. I just literally woke up, so that's why I'm like this. But I mean, it's not necessarily a bad anime to watch. Waking up early in the morning. It looks like a very slice of life-ish. It doesn't look like it'll ever get serious. So I think that's the good thing about this.
アニメ初回どうだった？
Uh,
そうだよね、楽しかっ
I guess the episode was fun.
なんか不吉な予言とか出てるんだけど
Somewhat.
まあこれは隠しとくか
た。あ、これ次回予告だったね。次回ニコの魔法が学校でバレる。
全部言っ
Hope
た
everyone finds out. Okay. That was the first episode of Witch Watch. I mean, the way I'm seeing it, very very light. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be that crazy of an anime. So I'm not exactly super how can I say this, like, invested in it. Yeah, I'm not super invested in the anime as of right now. You could see like throughout, like, just being honest, like throughout the whole episode, I was low-key kind of out of it. Like, but I guess you kind of expect that. I feel like this is more of a light anime. You know what I mean? A very, very, very light anime. That's like no reference intended, but it's a nice one. That's for sure. It's a nice one. I can't talk more about it other than the fact that yeah, there are some things that kind of like look weird to me, or feel weird to me, because it's like, few parts in the story I'm like, wait, I thought witches and ogres and all this kind of mystical stuff were already like a part of like this world, like the society that they're living in. But apparently it isn't. So I was kind of weirded out by that, but it's a nice watch if you're chilling, you're vibing, you're not really sure how to like how to, if you want to like just relax or something. This is definitely a watch you want to go for. But other than that, it's not like the most craziest anime. I mean, like, here's the thing, right? Before you like assume anything about everything that I said, about maybe I have some negative, like, I guess, connotations about this anime. Not necessarily. I just think that, I guess, whenever I watch an anime, the first episode is a very important episode because of how big of an impression it's gonna leave. And the number one thing I always look when it comes to watching new anime is how the characters interact. How are their personalities, right? Their reasoning, or their ambitions. What do they want to do? And that's where I want to go look at a lot of anime first of all, because it helps in me getting connected with these characters, getting invested in these characters. So when you have a certain cast like this, for example, wherein you have Morihito, right, who's like, we kind of like just get everything. It was like laid out. He's an ogre. He was bullied when he was young because he can't control his strength, and now he's got to protect the girl. Did I just literally forget her name? I literally just forgot her name. Are you serious? Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. What was the name of the girl? It was that bad. It was that bad. Oh wait, I just saw wait, give me a second. I saw some kind of like review of the anime, because I was just like trying to search for her name, right? It's Nico, my bad, Nico Robin. Yeah, I'm just literally attaching Nico Robin just to remember her. But I saw this on Google. It says, is Witch Watch any good? And this is from Gizmodo. They said, although much of Witch Watch's early comedic back and forths don't translate as well for Western audiences because of their regional baggage, so I'm assuming that's more of like a local thing, like the comedy that they've done. I mean, it's not really that hard to understand. I guess it's all right. You know what I mean? Like the comedy is like all right to me. Again, maybe if I was young, I would have been like laughing crazy, right? But I got a little older. So it kind of is just like, it's all right. The show quickly finds its more situational humor between its leads and its wealth of referential humor to other shonen anime. Ah, that makes sense. It is indeed shonen. It is indeed shonen. I said it was shoujo. But yeah, referential humor and situational humor. I'm not really crazy about those, especially situational. I like referential humor, especially if it's pulled off really nicely. I mean, sometimes you don't really have to like pull it off nicely. You just have to reference and it's like really good, right? But situational humor, I'm not really that crazy, cause what ends up happening is when it comes, like, as for example, this anime, the story kind of just relies to certain situations instead of having some kind of linear plot line or linear direction for like the whole series, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'm not saying that situational humor or certain like parts, because Okitsura was kind of like that. But I guess the difference was Okitsura was something that I got really attached to because it was educational. Oddly enough, the anime was educational. Even if, it was kind of situational as well. They had certain parts, in segments throughout the whole series where it was like 3 or 4 segments of us just learning about Okinawan culture. And to me, this one is just a little bit more like, I mean, it's nice. It's a nice watch. You probably just want to watch this in the weekend. You're just like, "Oh, I don't really have anything to do, and I don't really want to watch something heavy. I'm gonna just go ahead and watch this." But yeah, that's pretty much it for Witch Watch. I'm not exactly over the moon about this anime. I was close to watching another anime that recently dropped, which was called Moonrise, and it was made by Wit Studio, and I was like, oh shit, Wit Studio. And it was like, it just dropped like a few days ago, but it barely had any, it didn't even get into my radar, right? Until I was like, checking like my Netflix and all that. And I barely check my Netflix, by the way. So I saw Moonrise, I searched it up, and a lot of people didn't really like the series. Like, the story was just all over the place, and like the characters as well weren't really that, you don't really end up getting invested in them. You don't really get attached to them. So I'm like, and it was like a large consensus of people as well saying that. And I was like, oh shit, bro. Because I've seen some of the animation of Moonrise, and I was like, yo, this definitely deserves a lot of attention. Like, apparently even the creators themselves of the show were like, yo, please can we like get this anime out more, because it's like, I was like, oh shit, like, if you have that where like the creators themselves are asking for the anime to be promoted, then that's kind of like a red flag to whoever's releasing it. And guess what, Netflix is the one releasing it. But yeah, I was like, I guess I won't watch it for now. Maybe I'll decide to, but I decided to go and pick Witch Watch instead. And I mean, it's a soft watch. That's as much as I can say. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this episode. A lot more lighter. I do think this is more of, I feel like this would have been much more better for me if I read it in a manga. But it still was a nice little watch to have. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. Have a blessed day, afternoon, evening, everybody, and I'll see y'all on the next episode. Sayonara. If I decide, I mean, I'll probably just continue watching this until I end the episode, I end the series. But I'll probably add in another series along the way if I can, which I probably could. So I'll try to go find another anime that I'm gonna watch, because I really want to watch more. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Sayonara.